Good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Ryan Hoke here with your Saturday morning edition of the Hokey video blog. So happy you're here to join us. We've got one heck of a turbulent forecast over the next week. This is probably going to be one of the most topsy-turvy points of 2015 that we are going to be seeing. And by the way, we're coming off of February here. Today's the last day, of course. That is so far the 7th coldest that we've had in recorded history. After today, we'll be able to make the assumption of whether or not we made it to that point or not. Otherwise, temperatures, they've been averaging in the 27 degree, the 28 degree range here throughout the entire month. I mean, we have averaged well below freezing here at the city, and it looks like we're going to have some days coming up that are cold as well, but not quite as cold as what we have seen. That's going to be leading to some turbulent weather with thunderstorms and snow both in that forecast. This morning, you see the snow still on the ground there in E-Town. It is calm, but we've got that deck of clouds overhead now. Temperatures running in the teens, 19 here in Louisville, 11 up in Seymour, down to the south, finding some slightly warmer temperatures now in the lower 20s. On the Doppler radar view, it's been a mostly quiet morning, but we've got a little band of snow that's developed basically, I'd say, north and east of the city. This is developing what's called isentropic lift, starting to get just a little bit of warmer air moving in here just above our heads, so it kind of develops as little snow bands. Probably just a few flurries at this point, though. Most of this is not reaching the ground across our 29 counties, and off to our west, even this right here, probably not reaching the ground much. Now, this area of snow here, this band, basically, I'd say from Paris, Tennessee, all the way over into the southwest Missouri region, that is reaching the ground. Some reports of a dusting or two of snow out toward the Jonesboro, Arkansas area this morning from our affiliate KAIT out there. Now, as this kind of combines with the energy that we're seeing out here, this southerly flow, we are going to be seeing snow moving into our southern Indiana counties. That'll be for this evening. What you see in front of it probably will be breaking apart and really not making it toward the ground as we move toward the afternoon. So the clouds, they'll be the big feature of the day, but the winter weather advisory, it goes into effect as we go throughout tonight at 7 o'clock, moves throughout 10 a.m. there on your Sunday. It's for the county shaded in that periwinkle shade there, basically from Jasper to Paoli, Salem, Scottsburg, Madison, Bedford, Seymour, you guys all under this as we go throughout tonight. Let's take you through Futurecast, explain how this is going to develop as we move throughout the day. 22 degrees by 9 o'clock this morning, clouds still hanging tough. Now, if we see a few peaks of sunshine this afternoon, I think we could go up to 38. I've got our high pegged at 36 because I think this cloud deck's going to be pretty stout as we move throughout the afternoon. There comes that band of snow off to our west by 5 o'clock, moves in after 6, 7 o'clock this evening, and it really flexes its muscles across the area by 9, 10 o'clock this evening. Notice how temperatures respond to it. They drop down below freezing in southern Indiana, still just above freezing on the Kentucky side of the river by that point. Now, we could see up to a dusting of snow here in metro Louisville, but I think any accumulating snow of any appreciable amount would be on the Indiana side of the river during this event. So, you're probably wondering, what about Sunday services if I'm headed out tomorrow morning? Things should be all right by that point for the most part. Watch out for some slick spots, but I think certainly the precipitation will be mainly north of the area, and anything that is falling would be falling as rain. Maybe a very small period of freezing drizzle here. We'll watch for that. Otherwise, the warming temperatures will be overcoming most of the frozen precipitation in this system. But by the time it's all said and done by early Sunday morning, 1 to 2 inches of snow possible on the ground from Jasper to Paoli, Madison, northward. You know the drill, basically. Indianapolis could get thumped with more snow than that, so if you've got travel plans, watch out for that tonight. Probably less than an inch of snow basically down toward the river, maybe a dusting here in the city. The rest of us in Kentucky, this is going to be a non-event for you folks. Here's the timeline if you want something to kind of keep in the back of your head here. Tonight, 1 to 2 inches of snow in some of our southern Indiana counties, basically the top 2 tiers of the 29 counties we serve, changes to all rain on Sunday. By late Sunday night, we could have another quick burst of snow. I think this one would be even more limited on accumulations, though, than what we're seeing tonight. Maybe a dusting or so by the time it's all said and done. I don't think this is going to be the big event. I think the big event comes next week in the form of rain, thunderstorms, and yeah, you guessed it, another period of snow possible as we go throughout that time frame as well. Two of the computer models, the GFS and the Euro, painting about 3 inches of rainfall, and this would be through early Wednesday. We're not accounting for the potential for additional precipitation in the form of snow on this chart right here as we go throughout the day on Wednesday. We'll tackle that here in a moment. The NAM and the RPM just can't see out that far yet. That's why you don't see bars depicted there. But as we go through time, we'll be certainly able to get their thoughts on this system into the forecast. Now, as we go throughout your weekend, 36 today, 45 as we go throughout your Sunday. Monday's really the day between two systems as we get a little bit of mix early, a little bit of mix late. I think the later mix is going to be more important than the earlier one, though, because it'll be a few snowflakes early, maybe with a little sleet, but then by late we could have some freezing drizzle before we switch over to an overwhelmingly warm rain and thunderstorm potential as we move throughout your Tuesday. By the way, Tuesday we could have some potential for stronger thunderstorms. That's also when our statewide tornado drill is. If there is the potential for severe weather, this may be moved back. Otherwise, it's at 10:17 a.m. on your Tuesday. Wednesday is the day that has some concern as well. Not only are we talking the potential for a few severe weather reports on Tuesday, but by Wednesday, we're going to be just crashing in temperature down into the 30s. So this will be coming off of a bunch of rainfall. And then by early Thursday, we could be talking this accumulating snow. I think this has shifted more toward Wednesday than Thursday at this point, but I still think we could have some snow in the area as we go throughout your Thursday. I know this is a confusing forecast. Heck, this is confusing even for us meteorologists, handling so many ups and downs, the timing of that, and how precipitation plays into it. It's very important to stay up with our latest forecast here, wave3.com, the Wave 3 weather app, and of course our newscast, because as the changes roll in, we'll be trying to decipher them and give you our best guess at the forecast as we go throughout the next 7 days. I'm back here on Wave 3 News tonight at 6 and 11. I will see you there, and certainly we'll be online at wave3.com with the latest changes to the forecast and the updates to come on social media with this snow coming in tonight.